Hello everyone and welcome to another Toy Box video. Today I'm playing Star Wars Shroud of the First Order, a toy box that got featured number 1 in the Space Battle Challenge, which I created with King of the Tunas. Hey rookie, time for action.
The last of the Empire is falling. Taking out this prototype weapon is key.
Don't worry, we got this. I'll drive the Millennium Falcon while you take care of the enemies with the turret. This first part of the toy box is the part I designed. King of the Tunas did the second part that we're gonna see later. The concept of this part was basically I always wanted to create a Star Fox type of level in the toy box, so I put the Millennium Falcon on a path, and the path starts once you get in the vehicle, and the challenge maker also starts. So then you change seats on the Millennium Falcon to the turret view, and you can shoot out at enemies while the Millennium Falcon is moving. So you don't have to do all the flying action, instead you're on rails in a way and you're just defeating all the enemies that you can. Prove how good you are defeating those enemies. And something really fun I wanted to do also was to have a lot of TIE fighters all over the place going at it, and some of them even crash because there's so many of them flying around. And also the concept too was sort of make you feel like you're on a ride, which is something that's one of the great things about the toy box is that you can create your own type of rides and own styles of things, like if you were imagining you were doing rides for Disney World and all that stuff. So that was pretty much the fun I always wanted to create, like a sort of ride in that sense. The storyline was simply create something before the story of The Force Awakens, because the movie was not out yet by this time. Please don't crash. You're doubting me, kid? Oh, okay, sorry. Let's talk more shooting. So that's a little bit of extra layer of dialogue I decided to add there. Again, inspired a little bit with Star Fox, because you know in Star Fox characters suddenly start talking while you're in the middle of the action, so I added that little bit of dialogue there. But yeah, since the Millennium Falcon and Han Solo were gonna be pretty important in The Force Awakens, I decided to make an adventure of Han Solo fighting off the last of the Empire, as in the events of this toy box taking place after episode 6. We're destroying what's left of those pieces. Shoot all the weak points, yellow targets. This is something also that I always wanted to create, like a sort of weapon station like the Death Star, like you going inside and see all this stuff to shoot at and all these mechanical things moving around. So the lava effect creates that effect of making it feel alive, and also the electricity as in the machine is actually working. And I just love adding effects that make it really feel alive, the place. There's a smoke effect there too, you know, you feel like you're really in something that's functional, that is actually working. That's always something that I like to have important in all my toy boxes. Make sure the place really feels real to the player, and especially to the little kids as well, so they can really live the fantasy. So we're almost there, 90 points. I must say this is probably my best I have done in points on this, so that's pretty cool. Time to get out of here, place is about to explode. Here we go, boom. Nice work, kid. And we're done with this first part. One thing I want to say, if the camera gets stuck in this segment, just press the deactivation camera button. In this case for the PS4 is the giant rectangle in the middle. Unfortunately, the patches sometimes affects the camera, so they may freeze, but it's no worries. You can just hit the deactivation button and you'll continue to play and getting the Millennium Falcon. So this next part was all created by King of the Tunas. This one is we're arriving to Felucia's upper atmosphere. That must be the real secret weapon. I gotta search for initial assault survivors. So we're gonna be looking for survivals because there's this ultimate weapon that has attacked a lot of the Rebel Alliance. So we're gonna search if anyone survived this attack, and that giant Star Destroyer was also great block art by King of the Tunas, and that's basically our weapon. So the concept of this one, you know, Star Fox has is just going through a path. On this one we're doing like the all range mode of Star Fox, where you're free to explore around in circles but still maintaining a structure around you. So that's kind of what we were going for this one, and we just stay here on each area to scan 10 seconds and we get our survival. Now we must find that ship that's being attacked by the Star Destroyer. The other concept of this toy box was that the first level was more of a training level for you to practice your targeting and such. Now you're going to have to do the targeting more hardcore while you're flying around. So the difficulty on this level goes a bit more up. And you have again the yellow targets. So it's again like the first level, but now you have to move around and hit those targets at the same time. The best recommended for this type of space situations is make sure you slow down on your ship always and just focus while you're target. Don't try to use too much the circle to target, instead just try to target on your own without the circle. Now we're gonna look for some supplies so we can launch our torpedoes and we can get inside the big Star Destroyer behind us, which is called the Dreadnought. Oh no, they have deployed TIE fighters. And this is again like the first part. Now you gotta defeat TIE fighters, but now you're also flying. So we're again going through some of the things of the first one, but now harder. So you can still feel you're part of the same style of the toy box, but now with a different kind of way of seeing it, with a different theme to it. Gotta get these guys over here. One thing I really like overall is just having TIE fighters flying around. I didn't really think they would really add that feature in the toy box, but I'm very happy they did. It's just so cool just to have ships flying around and you can go into battle with them anytime with any ship that you want, even if it's an Avengers ship or anything. So that's really fun. I hope in the future they can add different ships for you to use as enemies and not just use TIE fighters all the time. But hey, one thing at a time. Oops, I died. Oh, that's another thing I didn't mention. On the first part, you cannot die. It is set up so that no matter how many times they shoot at you, you won't die, you won't take damage. So that's why it's also easier in that sense. In the second part, however, you can die. So in this one, you really need to be careful. And another great thing is that battling through all these TIE fighters in the first and second box can give you some nice sparks to level up your character. Lucky Squadron, approaching target. Into the Dreadnought we go, torpedoes away. Now we're gonna go inside the ship. Gonna go. Here we go. Whoop, landed. There we go. Now we're just gonna go inside the ship and deactivate it once and for all. But it seems abandoned. There's no one around. Come on, kid, let's destroy this thing and go home. Jumping. Disrupt main reactor. The destroyer received an evacuation order from Captain Phasma. It means Captain Phasma was here. Now this is pod racing. Don't ever say that again, kid. And the end. We explode the Dreadnought and we're out. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed Toybox and you can play it. See you next time.